Tunisia's political landscape, since its independence in 1956, has played a pivotal role in shaping the political dynamics of North Africa. The country's journey from a newly independent state to a beacon of the Arab Spring and its aftermath has had profound implications on the region's politics, governance, and civil society movements. Tunisia's political evolution is not only a story of its internal dynamics but also a narrative of how a small North African nation can influence the broader region. The early years of Tunisian independence under President Habib Bourguiba were marked by a progressive approach towards governance and societal reforms. Bourguiba's secular policies, emphasis on education, and women's rights set a unique tone in the Arab world. These reforms, although limited in the democratic reach, positioned Tunisia as a progressive outlier in a region often characterized by conservative governance. The 1987 bloodless coup that brought Zine El Abidine Ben Ali to power marked a shift towards authoritarianism. Ben Ali's regime, while continuing some of the modernist policies, clamped down on political freedoms and human rights. This period of repressive stability in Tunisia was watched closely by other North African regimes, who either drew parallels or cautionary lessons from Ben Ali's governance style. The Tunisian Revolution of 2010-2011, part of the wider Arab Spring, dramatically altered the political landscape not only in Tunisia but across North Africa and the Middle East. Tunisia's successful ouster of Ben Ali inspired similar movements in Egypt, Libya, and beyond, showcasing the power of popular uprisings against long-standing autocrats. The post-revolution period in Tunisia has been marked by a rocky transition to democracy. The drafting of a new constitution, the establishment of a multi-party system, and the holding of free elections were significant milestones. These developments in Tunisia provided a model, albeit an imperfect one, for democratic transition in the region. The challenges faced by Tunisia in its democratic transition, such as economic difficulties, political polarization, and security threats, reflect broader issues prevalent across North Africa. The way Tunisia navigates these challenges offers valuable lessons to its neighbors on managing the aftermath of political upheaval. Tunisia's approach to Islamist politics, particularly its incorporation of the Ennahda party into the political mainstream, contrasts with the strategies of other North African countries. This inclusive approach, while contentious, has been an experiment in accommodating political Islam within a democratic framework, a significant point of reference for other countries in the region. The issue of economic reform and unemployment in Tunisia resonates across North Africa. The region shares similar economic challenges, including high youth unemployment and economic disparity. Tunisia's efforts to address these issues, and the successes or failures therein, are closely monitored by neighboring countries. Tunisia's foreign policy, especially in relation to the European Union and its North African neighbors, is a key aspect of its regional influence. As a moderate, democratic player in a turbulent region, Tunisia's diplomatic and economic engagements serve as a barometer for the region's stability and integration with global markets. The role of civil society in Tunisia, emboldened by the Arab Spring, has set a precedent for non-governmental activism in North Africa. Tunisian civil society organizations in human rights, women's empowerment, and anti-corruption have become models for similar groups in neighboring countries. Tunisia's handling of security concerns, particularly in combating terrorism and managing its borders, is a matter of regional importance. The strategies adopted by Tunisia in these areas, including collaboration with international partners, offer insights into effective regional security management. The Tunisian model of secularism and religious moderation holds significant importance for North Africa, a region often grappling with the balance between religious and state affairs. Tunisia's experience in maintaining this balance, while ensuring freedom of religion, offers a unique perspective in a region where this balance is frequently contested. Educational reforms in Tunisia, with a focus on modernization and skills development, are watched keenly by its North African neighbors. The region shares challenges in education, and Tunisia's attempts at educational reform provide valuable insights into modernizing education systems in similar socio-economic contexts. The role of the military in Tunisian politics, notably its restraint during the Arab Spring and subsequent transition period, sets a different precedent in a region where military involvement in politics is common. This restraint has been a point of discussion in North Africa, contrasting with the experiences of countries like Egypt. Tunisia's ongoing struggles with political corruption and efforts to combat it resonate across North Africa. The region shares the challenge of entrenched corruption, and Tunisia's experiences in this fight provide crucial lessons on governance and transparency. The impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on Tunisia and its political and economic response have been a microcosm of broader regional challenges. The pandemic has exacerbated existing issues and forced governments across North Africa to confront similar health and economic crises. Tunisia's recent political turmoil, including the suspension of parliament by President Kais Saied and the subsequent political uncertainty, has raised concerns about the future of its democracy. This development is closely watched by North African countries, as it could either reinforce or undermine the region's democratic aspirations. In conclusion, Tunisia's political journey, from its post-independence reforms to its role in the Arab Spring and the ongoing challenges in democratic consolidation, continues to influence North African politics. Its experiences offer valuable lessons, warnings, and inspirations for the region. As Tunisia navigates its current political crisis, its path will undoubtedly have significant repercussions for the political landscape of North Africa. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Tunisia's politics. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.